So that was kind of like a weird thing. With Rashid, I can kind of be a nut, but I can also play safe and solid.
Yeah.
And because he has the footsie tools, he has the anti-airs, he has like good solid play. He can control space well. You know, he has like an invulnerable wake up move. If you have meters, EX spinning mixer is a good reversal in that situation. Like he kind of has all the defensive tools in addition to the offensive ones. So if your gimmicks aren't working out, you can kind of just, you know, slow down the tempo and play a safe and solid game and still win that way with him. And that's what I really like about Rashid, is that he's got kind of both sides of the coin there.
We're going to see some of that right now.
Yep. Although I'm also going to be playing like a nut because that's what you do against the computer.
Okay. Yeah, this is on normal.
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is normal right
survival.
now. Yeah, normal survival.
I was hoping to see some hell survival. We can work up to that. We can work up to that.
After this, yeah.
After this, yeah. And if you want to talk to us or ask Vince a question, tweet at us, hashtag at IGN Plays Live. And I will ask questions to Vince right now. Let's check out what you're talking about on Twitch.
Yeah, so survival, I mean, the computer is pretty, like, so you're playing just one-round matches that go on for a while.
And it gives you an option here, so...
Yeah, so you can, so this is what's cool about it. You can do different battle stuff. Basically, you trade away the score that you're
You have to have
gaining.
enough of a score, right?
That's right, to get these different stipulations. So I love the double down stuff, especially early, because, you know, for very little score, you can, like, put a negative stipulation on yourself for next turn, and have an increase in your score as a result. So, like, double down 3 is like your stun gauge is maxed out. It's always maxed out, but your score is going to be tripled. So I'll do that.
Do that. That sounds awesome. All right. Black Marty McFly asks, Vince, compared to the past Street Fighter games, how would you rank the new mechanics?
How would I rank?
The new mechanics.
I think mechanically it's extremely strong.
Yeah.
So what I really love about it is that there's a clear focus on fundamentals in Street Fighter V. You know, 4 had a lot of mechanics that kind of allowed people to ignore the basic fundamentals of, say, like footsies. You can kind of just, like, so for instance, if someone wanted to, like, engage you in the ground game, they could kind of just they could just kind of nope out of it. Like, if I wanted to try to poke you with good buttons, you could just be like, nope, I'm going to focus out of that. I'm not going to deal with your good buttons and your good spacing, unless you have like a multi-hitting poke that was good to use.
What you gonna go for here?
I'm going to go with double down 1 because it just increases their attack damage and gives me some bonus to the score.
Oh yeah.
So
look at Birdie.
So yeah, like there's a lot of ways in Street Fighter 4 to kind of like not have to play solid Street Fighter, and I didn't like that, and a lot of players didn't like that. So what I like the most about 5 is that it really does focus on those fundamentals, and that's kind of the way I think Street Fighter should be. So yeah, I think ranking it. Overall, in terms of the systems, the actual systems and mechanics, I think Street Fighter V might be my favorite.
Ooh.
Third Strike, Third Strike, the parry system was cool. It was pretty neat. It allowed for like people with like really tight mechanical skill to kind of get themselves out of a lot of situations and create opportunities for themselves where there might not normally be. But at a certain point, also that kind of worked against the game for me anyway, just because I felt like, well, great, so the game becomes about like who can parry better and not so much about who's always making the best decisions. And I just didn't dig that, you know. But there's certainly plenty of people who disagree with me on that, so who knows.
Yeah. Ooh, very nice. All right, another question. Vince, can you earn fight money in casual matches? Also, do you feel the game is balanced? That's from Green Men.
Good question. Yeah. Yes, you do earn fight money from casual matches. I learned that this morning. I played a bunch of casual matches this morning, and I was like, I wonder if I'll still get fight money if I have to win ranked matches. It's a win in ranked or in casual matches gives you fight money. So no worries there. Is Street Fighter V kind of a competition grade fighting game? Is it esports friendly? And the answer is absolutely, like, unequivocally yes. All right, so I have to concentrate at least a little bit here because this is where the computer decides it actually wants to play the game. But yeah, in short, absolutely.
Yeah, Vince is going to focus, but you can tweet more questions at him at hashtag IGN Plays Live. Cloud Strife for Street Fighter V says Sorrelism. No. No. Stop it. You stop right now.
All right.
At Gaming Bear 89 is asking, have you noticed any frame rate dips at any point?
No.
No.
That's something I haven't seen the game do at all, is drop a frame.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
gorgeous.
I've never seen it drop a frame. Which isn't like that. I mean, it's cool, but like, I mean, I never saw Street Fighter 4 on, at least not on Xbox 360. I never saw that drop any frames either. So.
Yeah. What was the first Street Fighter game you ever played, Vince?
The first one I played?
Yeah.
The first one there was.
The first one there was. Okay.
Yeah. Street Fighter, the original Street Fighter in arcades. When there was nothing, there was just Ryu, and Ken was. All Ken was just like player 2 side.
Yeah. Berg3291 on Twitch is asking, "Yo Vince, how do you like the game?" He hates it.
I hate it. It's the worst. No, I love it. I can say for sure that it's.
He sure does like it.
Yeah, it's the most fun I've had with a Street Fighter out of the gate. I think. Pretty much ever. Like, I loved 4, guys.
What's not to love? There's a bear in the background. Look at the bear dance. The bear's got a collar on. We're having a good time. There's men dancing on dolls, and a bear. The bear is trained.
I mean, I love Street Fighter 4. I played a lot of Street Fighter 4.
Yep. It was good.
It definitely had its own set of
challenges.
Street Fighter 4 did. But I loved it quite a bit. That said, I think that this game puts more of a focus on the skills that I learned from playing Street Fighter growing up in arcades. The solid ground game, the spacing, the timing, the footsies.
We're back on Twitch, looking at some comments, and let's see what we got. Nolan FFC is asking if any of the new fighters or returning fighters seem to be more overpowered than they should be.
So that was. I'm sorry.
New fighters or returning fighters? Any of them over?
Are any of them more powerful than they should be?
Yeah.
I mean, right now it's just too early to tell about power levels and to say, you know, is this person too much? Are they not? Right now, I don't feel like no one feels like just too much to me right now.
That's good.
There's no one who I'm like, oh man, they're gonna have to do something about that. I think everyone's got dirt. Everyone's got juice. There's no one who I've played against and I've been like, ugh, I just don't want to fight this character anymore because they're just nonsense.
Okay, we're back on Twitter at the hashtag IGN Plays Live. Jay Leo Walker is asking, how does Street Fighter V compare to Mortal Kombat X?
How do you compare? How would I compare?
Apples and oranges, I guess. Yeah. How does Street Fighter V compare to Mortal Kombat X?
I mean, I think
they're
as a fighting game,
games.
It's way.
They're
for my tastes, it's a much better fighting game.
Yeah. Yeah, we all have different tastes. I don't know. I like both games. I think they're both great. They're completely different to me.
Yeah, I mean, they feel very different. I mean, I personally, there are things about Mortal Kombat at neutral and just like as a game that I'm just like, I don't love it. I mean, like I gave it its fair shake. I gave it the score that I feel like it deserved as a game. But like, what do I look for what I look like for what I look for in a fighting game? Street Fighter V is gives me more of what I want.
I like both games. They're both great. Play both. I haven't played Mortal Kombat in a while. I need to play to like check out newer characters. But I think, I don't know, in terms of if you're not much of a fighting game player and you're gonna pick up one or the other, you can't really lose either way. like Street Fighter 5 is amazing, and Mortal Kombat X is very friendly for new players as well. And I think Street Fighter 5 is too. There's some characters that are very well rounded. Might as well start off with 3 and keep going. Go for it. Look at this. This guy's making tomatoes with his feet. It's fun. You really can't lose.
So there's that. I just cleared the normal normal survival. So that was 30.
Congratulations.
30 rounds.
You won. Congratulations, you done it.
Woohoo!
Woo!